Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This is a guide for you to do what at first looks like it's going to be a music Easter egg on Voyage of Despair, but instead, you can get a specialist weapon. So if you've got, for example, the Hammer of Valhalla, you can get the Scepter of Ra out of the mystery box. It's such a weird Easter egg. I'm not sure why you would want to do this in your game unless you mess up your creator class, but I guess it could be cool if there's a strategy that you need to use which starts off relying on one special weapon and then transitions into another. I mean, other than that, I think that this is just a cool, fun Easter egg to mix up the gameplay a little bit. So, there are 3 musical sheets that we're going to be looking for, first of all, and their locations are as follows. There's one in the dining hall on this table here behind a stack of plates. There is a second on a bench on the floor that's, I suppose, the floor with the Zeus statue, the first floor. It's going to be going towards the poop deck on the right-hand side of the boat. That's going to be your second spawn. And your third sheet is going to be on the floor in this green plants room here. You're just going to want to go over to it and hold square to pick it up. You're only going to be able to hold one of these at a time because you need to put them down on one of 3 pianos. And there's going to be an order to your pages, which we'll be able to check via trial and error in a moment's time. But first of all, I'm going to show you the 3 piano locations. There's one piano at the top of the grand staircase, right at the top. Then there's another piano. If you go down 2 floors, you're not going to want to be on the first floor. Go down 1 further floor, and the piano is just there outside the dining hall. And then there is another piano when you go into the dining hall and kind of hook around, do a 180 if you like, and it will be there facing the wall. You need to grab one of those sheets of paper that I showed you and put it on a piano, and then grab another sheet and then put it on another piano, and do that for all 3 pianos. Then, once all 3 are down, you want to pull out your specialist weapon and melee the piano. The piano will either light up blue, or it will say, oh, that's a horrible tune, it's a wrong note, or something like that. If it's lit up blue, that's a successful note placement. That means you do not need to move that note. However, if it doesn't light up and if you get a bad audio quote, that means that you need to swap that page with another wrong note page on one of the other pianos. You might have 1 that's correct and 2 that are wrong, and if that's the case, then obviously just swap the 2 that are wrong, and then you have to have all 3 correct. If all 3 are wrong, then just move them all around, and with 1 or 2 attempts, you should be able to get this sorted pretty much straight away, and you'll have the order correct. When you know the order's correct, you're going to want to pull out your specialist weapon and melee the 3 pianos so they're on fire, and then melee the mystery box. Now, if you're in a co-op game, it doesn't need to be the same player doing all of these. So, for example, you can have one player knife the piano right at the top while they've got their specialist weapon out, and then while you've got your specialist weapon out, you could melee the 2 that are on the dining hall floor, and then go over and melee the mystery box. When you do this, you're going to be given a fire sale, and that fire sale will last for the regular fire sale amount of time, but during that time, you will only get specialist weapons out of the mystery box. It's absolutely bizarre. I think this is a really cool Easter egg. I like the fact that this is in the game, but again, I just don't know why it's a thing. I mean, it's cool though. Leave a like on the video if you guys have enjoyed this one. I want to give a shout out to Javano, who was in my game, who helped me find these bits of paper. But I also have to say that the actual solving of this Easter egg was not done by the community. It was leaked by an ex-QA tester who was fired for weird reasons by Activision, and because of his kind of mistreatment, he is now leaking the Easter egg steps. So I'm not taking credit for this. This is coming from the other dude, not me. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been MrRoflWaffles. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.